Guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are playing more of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Now we left off, and on the last episode we really just got to terms with the combat. I went to the campsite that me, Hans, and the rest of the group, right? Oates, the rest of us, where we got ambushed. I went back there, fought a load of bandits, done a lot of stuff like that. Really, it was that kind of stuff, and we dealt with the poacher as well. We dealt with a poacher. That was about it. It was a very sort of like a palate cleanser of an episode where I just got to terms with combat. In this episode, I want to go and try and do the blacksmith stuff. One of them. I want to go to different areas now. Come out of Troskovitz. Have a little look at other towns, more so with quests. So, welcome back. Look, I hope you are very well. Make sure you got your drinks, your snacks. I hope you're excited, and I will see you all. Let's continue where we left off. Let's get immersed. Let's do it. Let's go. Okay, so as you know, we left off, and we just sold a horse as well. And now I'm going to go. I know there's another horse there, so we will do that, but I'm in no rush. I don't think that other horse is going to go anywhere. Wild Woman's Hut. That's interesting. We do need to do that. There's a new quest here. I think we're going to go... Shall we go to... Interesting. Shall we go to Zhelezhov first? Or shall we go to... Maybe Takov? Let's get to Takov first, I think. Let's go to Takov. Let's do it. Very excited. Very excited. I think this is where the blacksmith is that we spoke to in Troskovitz at the tavern, right? So very excited to... Oh, I just love this game. I love this game. It's just... The excitement is real in this game. Here we go. Look at the mate. What? Look at the what? Look at the what?
That's a fine maypole.
Wow. Let's go and look at that.
Whoa, whoa.
Isn't that... Someone explained this to me, if I'm wrong, but isn't that like a celebrational thing where you'd go around it, right? You hold the string and you go around it. I think. I may be totally wrong. I may be thinking of something completely different. Let's get down here. And let's go over to... Let's have a look. We've got a quest here. So let's go over here. Start new quests. I'm so excited. Let's talk to this guy first, because this is the guy I'm sure that we spoke to. It is. Radovan. Hello, Radovan. How are you, sir? Oh, look, he can just repair my stuff. Select all.
You have a kind master.
How much? 297. Are you joking me? Unselect all for a second. Let's just talk to
What
him.
are you here for, friend?
I'm here about the job.
I'm here then. You said in the alehouse that you could do with a helping hand at the forge, didn't you?
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What's your name? Henry?
That's right.
You said something in the tavern about being a blacksmith's son, didn't you?
Aye, that's me. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Guys, I forgot I needed to turn on the light, because otherwise... Right, okay. That's better. Let's have a look. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a smith, should it? Let's get started.
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Yeah, let's do it.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Everything from the chest. The blacksmith's son. So prove yourself to the blacksmith. Well, let me get some... What, this stuff? Okay, prove yourself to the blacksmith. Okay, so start blacksmithing? Hunting sword.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up bit by bit. Try poking it around for a bit.
Okay, you can move the piece back and forth in the furnace to heat its individual parts.
Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works the bellows.
So cool. Oh, holding it. Cool. Okay. Oh, look at that! Look at it changing! Look at it changing!
You can tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out.
All right. By holding square, you can inspect the black.
See? It's the color of straw, which is what you want. And you heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil.
Good doggy, good boy.
To
Try
the
moving
anvil.
the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it.
Okay, this is so cool. Okay, so move the piece.
Now take the hammer
Yep.
and try hitting it a few times.
Okay, hold down R2 to raise your hand with the hammer strike. Strike by releasing it. Strike the sword a few times. Oh, okay.
See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are.
That's what I've been
That's
doing
got a
anyways.
nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other.
For the best results, the entire piece should be hammered evenly along its entire length. Okay, so... okay. This is
Very
so
You're doing
cool.
just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, turn the piece over, and then do it again.
Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
Like, the closer you are to completion, the closer the shape of the piece resembles what you are
Move
looking.
it. You're
what
standing
you're
there
forging.
like a fence post. You call this working?
Oh, it's starting to shape up. The whistling is excellent.
It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time.
Cool.
Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again. Like
Okay.
before.
Okay. Return to the furnace and using X, reheat the whole sword again. You usually cannot finish pieces in one go,
Henry,
so you have to
Stop
turn.
gaping into the fire like a fortune teller. And heat it.
This guy's hilarious, isn't he? Start with this end first. There we go. Yeah.
The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil.
Right, that is amazing. I love this. This is so cool. Okay, yeah, well, let's do it then. Oh, there we go.
See that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes.
I mean, this is just like, is this satisfying for you guys right now? Like, I don't know why, but this is such a vibe.
Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. There you go. You've got it finished.
Nice.
All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
After you finish, you must press X. Temper it. After you finish. Oh, this is you. Oh, okay, this is finishing it. After you finish forging your sword, you must still temper it with X. Let's have a look at this, Henry. Let's go. Let's go. Hunting the sword. Smithing successful.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
Absolutely.
Certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
What's the whistling for? Like help. Help for forging can be found in the house. Okay. What's the whistling for? To keep on
What good
beat.
does it do me to whistle while I
To
work?
keep on beat.
It makes you work
Yeah.
to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
So cool. How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up, and by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
Yeah. How should I heat it up properly?
What's the right way to heat up the workpiece?
Do it till it turns the color of straw. Ideally, the color should be the same everywhere if your forging's going to be even. The main thing is, don't work it cold. You just ruin it. But don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks start to fly off it in the furnace, take it out.
Why forge evenly?
Why should I forge evenly?
If you keep hammering the same spot, you'll never finish it. You'll just fuck it up. But jumping from one end to the other ain't a good idea neither. You'd end up working unevenly. The best thing to do is aim each strike next to the one before.
When is the workpiece finished?
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
That's all I need to know.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere.
So
This is
cool.
just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. They can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items that I've forged?
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them, though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
Where exactly can I sleep?
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house, there are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. You go in by the rear door, next to the woodshed, and you can put your things in the chest there. Don't worry, nobody will steal them.
What now?
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right, here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
What do you mean by that? You got your own bed. The biggest advantages of having your own bed are that it is always available to you, and sleeping in it automatically saves the game. You can get more beds at later stages of the story, or buy. Okay, cool. So where is? You said it's at the rear of the house, right? Where there's a wheelbarrow in the middle of 2 doors. What, like, what, here? I don't think he meant there. Mutt, where's Mutt? Can you see? Did he mean in here? Did he mean at the top? Not up here? Surely not. He did mean here, I think. A dagger? Lousy gambler's dice? Oh, I don't want to steal stuff. No, I wanna earn stuff, you know? Oh no, he did mean in here. Oh, nice! Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So, armorer's kit. Lovely. Thank you very much. Should be able to use that. Leather apron. Okay. Let's it's currently evening time, so I think what we're gonna do is go to inventory right now. A homemade hunting sword. I mean, the one that I've made is actually the best one. I want a proper sword, man. I want a proper sword. Might as well move that to a horse. Keep that one out. Okay, let's look at the... We'll equip the Gambeson Longsteel. And I need to... So what is it that's really damaged right now? I'm trying to see... Oh, there's here's the thing. Learn. You learned the new recipes at Farmer's Horseshoes. Do you want to see it in the recipe book? Yes. Coal also needs scrap metal, which I've already got. Excellent. If we go to inventory again, let's go. I bet that's in other, isn't it? Or is it? I don't know. Oh, we can use this. So what does it need? Let's look. What's really low then? Oh, the Gambeson short's low. The Gambeson long is low. Can I use it on multiple things? I can. Use it on the ones that are low. I don't think I can select certain ones. Let's have a look. Oh, I can. Alright, we'll do that. Do that. This doesn't really need it. Them. Yeah. So that should go. No? Okay. Okay. Well, let's just read the next one. Hang on. Let's read the next one. Here we go. So, let's look at the axe. Yes. And I've got enough for that. Oh, yes, I've got one for Brunswick's poleaxe. All I need for that is some iron and some Frankfurt steel. I mean, surely. Let's trade. Let's trade. Oh, you have stuff, sir. You have a military sword. You only 85 groschen. Is that all? I mean, I need to equip that mended chorus. I need to equip that. I mean, he might. Look at the stuff I've got that he'll buy from me. Let's go back to buying. Hang on, wait, materials. Let's just get. Do you know what? Do you know what, mate? I'll buy that from you. I'll buy that from you. Buy some of them. Buy some of them. Buy some of them. Some scrap metal. That'll do me. Let me just haggle.
Let's talk about the price.
All right, I'm listening.
Of course you are. Oh, yeah, go on. I'll knock it down to 95.
Aye, you'll convince me with that price.
Thank you, mate.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
I am satisfied because what I want to do, guys, I can't believe I'm already starting this, but I've... Oh, I need Frankfurt steel. Sir, do you have Frankfurt steel? Sir. Trade? Repair. Trade. Don't know why I had to... You have no Frankfurt steel. How do you...
Why are you wasting my time?
Why are you being a
don't want
bitch?
anything,
Why are you being a
eh?
bitch? Imagine being a blacksmith and not having that material that I need.
Excuse me?
I can tell what you're like, sir. Right, well, let's start with Farmer's Horseshoe. Let's do this. Let's just get into... This is amazing. This is so cool. Right, let's kick this journey off, shall we? So, inspect the workpiece below to the... what? Am I not gonna... Oh, I don't need to move this one up and down. Yeah, a little bit more. Lovely. Right, to the anvil. Looks like the colour of straw, if you ask me. Right, so how does this one work? Oh, this one's a bit weirder. Oh, this one's weird. Da, 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 da. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, it's actually... It's so difficult on this one. Oh my gosh, bro, that's so hard. Back to the thingy, it's getting too cold. That's really difficult. Right. Let's give this another go. Let's give this another go. Really difficult. Look. I'm really trying it.
Well, I've got half finished.
Of course, rotate it. Of course, rotate it. Was that mutt? Okay, let's go back to the forge. One more time, and I think that'll be done. That is amazing. Like, this wasn't in the first game. Right. Cool, that's done. Straight to the anvil. Lovely. This is really cool. Really, really cool. It's definitely harder to get a thing going on it.
Fine. Now to temper
Nice.
it.
Let's go. Pension finish. Right, okay. This is cool, man. Really cool. Really, really cool. Really just another way to just... it's just so... It's going to be fun. I've just got this feeling it's going to be fun. And I can do a lot with the swords now. I mean, that's a horseshoe. That's a horseshoe, right? Farmer's horseshoe. Nice, man. So let's start blacksmithing and let's do... we got to do a work axe. Now I'm not as confident. The sword was quite easy because it was just one long blade. Oh, this looks quite easy.
Got your head in the clouds again, haven't you?
That's because I love him. There's no one in the world as beautiful as him.
That's blasphemy. You'll end up in hell.
A love as pure as mine.
What is going on round that corner? What are they talking about?
It's just a painting on the wall.
Always looks at me when I walk into the church. Nobody's ever looked at me like that before.
That's just the way it's painted. You feel like he's looking at you.
What about the other part of this?
Paint on plaster, nothing more.
You're only saying that because you don't have
Time to go to Emil. Go see Emil. Oh my gosh. I think that is just the only bit. Right, okay, okay. I love that so much. Rotate it. Yeah, round this way. It's so satisfying. Right. Back to the anvil. It's getting too cold. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Blow that bad boy up. Yeah. Colour a straw. Just like that. Just like that. Lovely. Get it back over here. Oh, look at Mart laying on the floor next to me. Mart, I love you so much. What would I do without you? That's really the question at hand here. Nice. Nice. Flip that back round. I see the axe shape taking place. Let that energy come back a little bit.
This is almost done.
It is indeed. I can see the shape. So cool, man. This is so cool. This is excellent. Absolutely excellent. What an amazing thing to add to the game. An awesome thing to add. This is so cool. Doesn't really take that long either. Now that we know what to do and how to do it, it's not too bad. It's probably about 5 minutes to do that one thing. Nice. 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 Okay. And we don't have enough for the other stuff. Mutt, you good? Yeah? What? Hey! Honestly, I swear, this dog. Let's go to armor first, and I want to just quickly equip this. I don't know why that wasn't equipped in the first place. Yeah. I suppose you better just... Was that my door? No, my one was here. Yeah, here we go. Alright, well, let's sleep and save. Yep. Lovely. I can't get over how good this load time is. Just how incredible this is, this sleeping section. How long that would normally take. Incredible. Oh, look at this. What a morning. Is you already up? Straight to work, eh?
Fucking steal. What are you here for, stranger?
I work here. I need a bit more practice because you teach me something. I need a bit more practice about smithing. Tell me about the more interesting job.
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semine, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semine and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Which way did they go?
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semine that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semine.
Venser and Franzi.
Those two hands of yours, Venser and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long. But these days, I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
Okay, so what about the
What
cargo?
was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semine wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Semine's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
Okay, I'll get on it then.
All right. I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them.
Okay, so head to Semine. Let's do it. Right, let's do it then. First things first. No, I keep going in the wrong place, man. I'm over here. I'm too encumbered. Yeah, I'm going to put some stuff in the crate. So I think we need to go on to player. Can I view my inventory? Thank you. Right. Okay, first thing then, let's move this. Let's move... Let me have a look. What are we not using right now? We're not using that. We're not using that. We're not using that. We're not using that. What else are we not using? Let's have a look. The farmer's horseshoes we're not using. Is there actually anything useful that we're not... Is there anything that I don't need that's heavy? Come on, man. There's got to be some heavy stuff here that I'm just not... This is all quite heavy, isn't it? Nothing else? Wow. Okay. I mean, that's one there, so let's just put them there. I've got a lot of food and beer stuff, I guess. That's taken up quite a bit. Not a lot, really. I'm going to put the bandit's key. The keys to Tibor's prison. Put that in there. The armorer's kit. That's taken up... Some of this is really strange. Okay. I think... The marksman kit, put that in there. Okay, I think that's it. Also, I apologise, guys. I've got the sniffles. I'm not that great. I don't feel too good. Just a cold, man. Just a cold. Oh, you're a cute dog. For a minute, I thought it said "eat the dog." Right, Pebbles. How are you, my darling?
Everything all right?
How are you, Pebbles? It's so good to see you. Mark, come on. Move off. Move off, we're off, we're off. All the way down here? Are you joking me? Head to Semine. Okay. Ask Varel. Oh, Varel, the gamekeeper. Cool, cool, cool. Defeat Tomcat in a duel. Tomcat can piss off, man. Right, let's go here. And let's just... So, head to Semine. Let's untrack these two quests for now. And just... Let's have a look. Right. Head to Semine. That is literally all we've got to do right now. So let's do that. Let's go. Luckily, I've actually been there, so we can just head there. Seeking man, leave him be. We can head there and then we'll try and find that. We'll definitely try and find that cart. It's got to be along a stretch of road, I'm assuming. Oh, sun's come out to play. Love that. Look at this, man. Look how beautiful this is.
I need something to eat.
You need something to eat. Okay, well, that can be arranged. That can be arranged. I've got lots of stuff for you to eat. Let's have a pear. Don't have that wolf meat. That wolf meat is done. That shouldn't even be there. Have some walnuts. Walnuts are good for nutrition. Have some cinnamon. Have some dried beef. That's excellent. Oh. We're having a bit too much. Okay, well, let's have a little look around then. Let's see what we can do.
Whoa.
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
Love it. Okay, well, we don't really know where they are, so this is going to be interesting. Well, let's just dismount here and ask around. Hello? Hello? I love it. I love it. Excuse me, peasant. I don't suppose you've seen. There's someone I'm looking. Oh. By the. Oh, it wants me to go straight to the main part.
Easy. Good horse.
Right. Okay. We're going this way.
Quick.
Whoa.
Oh.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? No, I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Semine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you're frae. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Unreal dodge! Now, let's go, bitch. Let's go, bitch. I didn't want to do this, sir.
Now you're gonna die.
Not all of you, though.
Rub his beak in the
You fight like an old hag.
Do something. Do something. Do something. Do something.
How terrible! What are you doing?
Do something then. Do something then.
To the stock with him.
Do something then. Do something then.
Beating him.
You fight like an old hag.
Shame on you!
I've come here looking for two people. That's all I want. You're a bitch.
Come on.
Unreal punch.
Oh, you wee bastard!
The devil's name is fucking going on here.
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie.
Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
Humiliated in a different way.
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takeoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yirko. Young Semine's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yechin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
so...
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir.
Listen to slow us down. You don't know
So,
who you're
lad,
talking to.
You going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Absolutely, absolutely. It sounds dangerous. I'd be glad to join you.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No. That's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. So, do you know what to do? Or have you got any more questions?
Excuse me. Yes, I have some questions.
Actually, there is something I'd like to ask about.
Okay, I'd like to go to the wedding.
I'd like to go and see that wedding.
Wouldn't we all, lad? And what would you do there?
I'd flirt with the girls. I'd speak to Lord
Well,
von Berghoff.
I heard Lord von Berghoff will be at the wedding, and I need to speak with him.
Son, I don't know if you're serious or yanking my pizzle. Anyways, you're Radovan's hand, ain't you? He'll be coming to the wedding. He's making a wedding gift for the groom. Stick with him, and maybe he'll take you with him.
Nice. Bless me, I apologise. Oh my goodness. Okay, who's this Yurko?
This Yurko and his mates. Who are they?
They're Lord Semine's kin. They're fine as long as they don't get too much booze inside them.
Only they're from Moravia, so they're never far from the booze.
But what can I tell you, lad? Each to himself. Besides, they stick with the family when push comes to shove. And you can't say that about everyone.
Okay, why is it still sad I'd like to go to the wedding?
I'd like to go and see that wedding.
Wouldn't we all, lad?
Well,
Son, anyway,
Sorry, let's skip through that. Okay. Who are you actually?
And you, sir? What is it you do?
Well, son, I wonder if I haven't made a mistake about you. If you haven't figured me out by now, you can't be very bright.
No, I just meant what exactly is it you do for Lord Semine? And your name isn't exactly very common.
I'm the captain here, and I'm sure I don't have to tell you what a captain does. As for my name, it's a nickname Lord Semine's grandpa gave me. May he rest in peace. When I joined his service as a young fella, I took my gnarly club with me. Wouldn't use anything else. I was used to it. And more than once helped me to, well, win an argument. I broke many a hard skull with it. And it's still in one piece. We've been together so long, we even share the same name.
You're lucky you didn't turn out to be Captain Knob.
Or Captain Headcracker. You're right.
Okay, we should get going.
We should probably get going.
That we should. But it's getting pretty late. We need daylight for a search like that. Come back in the morning and we'll set out. If you want, stay here. You'll get a bit of grub in the kitchen and you can sleep in the barn.
Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Stunning, man. Absolutely stunning. We are truly back, though. We're truly in the game. We're back. We're at it. I mean, can we go up here? Can we go in any of these? Look at this. Look at it, looking at Trusky Castle. Oh. I mean, you would, wouldn't you? You would want to live here. But look at this. Wake up out there. Imagine that's your view. Stop it, man. Stop it. Absolutely stunning. Let's get down here.
Good to see you.
Greetings.
Wow. 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 You boys calm down over here now? Yeah? Yeah? Let's talk to him.
Don't get ideas. I wasn't at my best. But I'm not going to scrap with you again.
You've got a strange accent. Where are you from?
You've got quite an unusual accent. Where are you from?
Can't you tell? From Znojmo in Moravia. Lovely country. All vineyards and bonny lasses.
Well, you don't like it here?
You see any vineyards and bonny lasses here? The locks are broad, all right. They didn't exactly lift your spirits, but more the other way around.
How are you related to Semine?
You're related to the Semines, if I understood right.
Aye. I wouldn't be here otherwise. My great-grandmother married young Lord Semine's great-uncle. It's not every day that your, first cousin, once removed, gets married.
Correct him. Stay silent. Correct him.
Twice removed. But that doesn't matter.
Ah, who cares? There'll be a good old shindig, that's all that counts.
You're a long way from Moravia.
You're a long way from Moravia. You must hold Lord Semine in high esteem.
My pa holds all his kin in high esteem. So he sends us all over the place. But we didn't have all far to go. We were at a wedding in Rottenburg last week. A wee bit from Yihlava. Before that, it was a bairn's christening at Koschenberg, and another wedding in Dalchin. Then a friendly visit to our kin, the Shellbergs in Coolberg. That's all I mind. I haven't been home for 6 months, and I didn't care.
Why don't you want another fight?
Why don't you want another fight?
Why would I want to stramash? I'm near a man of violence. Tradition has been honoured already.
Is it your custom to beat up envoys who come to the courtyard?
Envoy or no, when a new bloke turns up and gives us a queer look, he gets a clout in the gob. That's fair, isn't it?
That's not a custom where I'm from.
Well, no. It's not a custom where I'm from.
See? I learnt you something about Moravian ways.
Right, that's enough for me. That's enough conversation. That's enough conversation for one day. Who are you? Look at this. Look at this. This is where we're sleeping. Around here. What, upstairs? There's an upstairs? Get a torch on. I can't see nothing. What, round the back? Oh, over here. Here we go. Combat arena? Where? Lockpick easy. Here we go. Is this my... Oh my gosh, this is my bed. It's kind of cozy though. It's kind of cozy. We got to start what? You want to start in the morning? Bro, I can't sleep yet. Let's drop down here. There's a combat arena. Where? Here. This is cool. Look at these beautiful horses. Hello, Mark. You alright?
Good day.
Hello. Let's talk to you again.
What would you like?
Wash horse.
I need to get my horse scrubbed down and its tack cleaned.
As you wish, but it will take some time.
200. Are you joking me?
I changed my mind.
Pebbles ain't that dirty. Wow. Hello, Pebbles. Alright, well, I suppose one way of doing this would be older Semine.
Good doggy, good boy.
I love how everyone reacts to, like, just the NPCs are all reacting to things around the area. That's what I'm loving. Like, whether it's your horse or it's your dog or you, it's just so reactive. What we're going to do is wait then until... We're going out in the evening, right? We should see. First thing in the morning. Sorry, yeah. Well, then we may as well wait till 10. That's going to knock my energy down enough for me to then sleep and knock it back up. We can cancel it at 8, actually. Sleep and save. First thing in the morning, 6 o'clock. That should do us. That should do us. Yep. Come on. Nice. Nice. You good, Pebbles? The lighting on this game as well. Oh, it just looks so good. Where am I going? Where am I going there for it? In the courtyard. Why aren't they here then? Interesting. Oh, wait, is that them there? I bet they're not even up yet, are they? Wait a bit more, wait a bit more. Come on, first thing in the morning. Come on.
Good doggy,
Here we go,
good
here we go,
boy.
here we go.
God be with you.
Here we go. So, Jan. Let's go.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
We can go.
As you say, sir.
Let's go.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskovitz.
Oh, you can just follow
Right,
them on the horse.
You
So
keep up
good.
with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
Bandits?
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, as soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
Make light of it. Make light of it.
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl.
Yeah.
They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
Yeah.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
Interesting. But I like it. I like it. We're going off to a path and we're gonna practice fight by the sounds of it. Is that that might be where those two guys were that were training, right? That I didn't go back to. That were near Troskovitz. Just look at this. It's actually beautiful. So pretty. Okay.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
Gnarly, you good?
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Semine. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
All right, what will you give me?
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
The quill is mightier than the sword. An axe and a sword.
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. A sword belongs in noble hands. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
Okay, well. Is it automatically equipped? It is.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Let's go. Let's go. Nice. So far you're showing good moves, sir. Oh! You sure you got this? Are you sure you got this, Yarn? I've got that Skalit's blood in me. Yep. Let's go. Yep. Seen that move 1,000 times. Yep. Stamina. You're not looking too good, sir. Oh my gosh.
What do you say, son?
That was tough. I didn't even work up a sweat. That was tough.
You really gave me the
Being
runaround.
nice. Just being nice.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young'un has spirit.
Absolutely.
Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Oh, bless ya.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
Oh, bless you. Thank you very much. Oh, that was nice of him. It's actually got more than my one. It's actually got more than my one. I'm gonna put that one away then. This game is so beautiful. Are we going or what? What is he doing squats for? Ah, I love this game, man. I love this game.
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in
Is it raining?
It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
Tell the truth.
I'm from Silver Scallis, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Wow. What's crazy is that we've done so... I feel like I've done so much, and yet... Like, we've been in this town so many times, and yet going in here with these guys, it just makes everything feel so fresh. Look at this weather! Wow.
What is this huge monster?
Okay. Talk to Gnarly and not to me. Okay. Right, what are we thinking then?
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
So that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
As if we'd never met.
About who? Since you're not here, how could I speak of you?
That's what I like to hear. Now run along.
Listen to this storm. No, I've already spoken to the bailiff before. Mutt, are you good? Do you need... Mutt? Mutt? Mutt, 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 Mutt.
Oh, yeah. You silly doggy.
Do you need,
Here you go.
don't have any, I need some more feed, I need some more feed. Right, this rain is crazy.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not too bad. It'd be better if it wasn't raining, though.
Let's get in here. This sounds incredible. Excuse me, Master Bailiff. Has anyone seen that car?
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semine on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
Wedding.
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semine would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it, but if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semine is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
Careful what you say about the estate.
You ought to calm down, Master Bailiff. That kind of talk can stir things up.
You're right, of course. It just makes me mad, though.
I understand.
Hands.
Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people, that pair, have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
That's all.
That'll be all. Thanks.
Well, he was a bit funny, wasn't he, with us? He wasn't. Nah, he wasn't like being mean, but he was just like seemed a bit annoyed. See that lightning over there as well? That was cool. Right.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They drove towards Apollonia.
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
To the Yichin? The bastards! And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yichin.
Sir, I could send a message to the Yichin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
You'll be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir.
I will. Praise the Lord Jesus. If I have to choose between running to Yichin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yichin any time. Besides, the time
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, no, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yichin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. There might have been ambush, maybe.
When you get over with that, I'll bet my place where you're ambush. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go then.
Okay, so Gnarly reckons they got ambushed. We'll see, I guess. What an incredible quest this has been. This has been cool. So can I follow someone different? No. I wanted to know if I could follow, like, choose who to follow. If I could like follow Justine or Gnarly. Oh, this is cool! I apologise for me yawning so much. I think it's just where I've got a cold as well. I tend to get more My energy deprives a little bit more. Oh.
So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
And what are you going to do? Alright, let's do it. Let's have a look. Oh! Oh!
That could have fallen off the cart.
It's going this way. Does it want me to go back? It's gone this way. Nice. Right, okay. There we go.
Found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is then. Gnarly! Back here!
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the cart back in no time.
That's the kind of horses do. Our milker here ain't the youngest. I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these cars.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every low-born with a bit of coin builds a house in Gutenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
Dispute theologically, dispute economically, excuse yourself. Theologically.
That's a tough question, sir. But nothing happens on God's green earth without his will. If that's the way God wants it, there's nothing you can do.
None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one. Not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Okay. Apollonia. You've discovered Apollonia. Wow. Yeah, this is a whole new section for us. That way. That way. We need to stop. We need to stop. There was a massive dirt track going off of here.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's
Clearly.
all peculiar right now. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road.
I've already seen it.
Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere.
Yeah, I saw it.
Who knows?
I saw it.
Very well, sir.
Oh my gosh. You guys, honestly, like, how are you still alive? Here, look, here. Got it, it's here.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road. Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
What do you think about that then?
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
Where's all the supplies?
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
They pulled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you. They got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Mutt's found something. Mutt's found something.
Ah, apple.
Come here.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my leg stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that folks on the porch fell. The whole of Semine's out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why's that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone has spoken her tales of devils, holes to hell, fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows, and the whirring of the spinning wheel. Oh,
listen.
I hear it.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer.
That's cool, you control the distraction.
I was ordained ignorant.
I can hear him.
What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slattigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it, and so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, then we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
I'll get on it.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there, too.
I could do without girls with
Henry doing
voices
Henry
like
things.
that. Now get going.
Go scouting. What, fat? They said head back a little bit, didn't they? They said head back a little bit, I'm pretty sure.
I saw it with my own two eyes. She had one, different than the other.
You're imagining
Light up in the dark.
Here, Matt. Search.
They rolled around and gave off sparks.
Stay.
Sit. Stay.
You two are arseholes.
Right, let's...
I'd have nothing to do with a wench like that. It ain't right having a pair like that. She might be hexed, or maybe a witch. You see hexes everywhere. It ain't that strange. Even my uncle had a
Those
pair
definitely
like that.
aren't the blacksmith's
Each
hands.
eye a different colour, and he definitely weren't hexed. How would you know?
Okay.
True. You never know what cross folk have to bear.
Behaviour.
Heal!
Don't start again. I'm trying to...
Right, okay. Let's get back round. Right, so there's only 3 of them. 3 on 3. We should be fine. I could be fine with them by myself, to be honest.
I was ordained
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Of course.
Sure am, sir.
I wouldn't worry about Henry, sir. He showed us mettle and training. So, how are we gonna do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
Up top would be a good place to shoot from. We'll just go straight to them.
We ought to pounce on them while we have the moment of surprise.
The words of a real man. So get ready, and we'll go for them. Nice and quick before the bastards realize what's going on.
Where have they gone? Oh! Let's go! You next, you next. Nice!
I need a bandage, quick. There. That's better.
Gnarly.
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Can't ask them.
Well, we can't ask them now.
Oh, well. That's how it goes sometimes.
But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
Let's go. What about reinforcements?
Shouldn't we send for reinforcements?
Who would we send for? By the time we return, the bastards will be gone along with my goods.
Don't worry, lad. This scum is no match for us.
Let's go then.
I am. Let's go.
Nice.
I thought we had everything clear, then, sir. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
It makes no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the Shawnee, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Semine, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
Oh! Game time!
What are you gaping at? At them!
I want that hunting sword you've got. He's going to run off. He's going to get his friend free, his friend, and they're going to run off. Okay, let's do it.
Go to hell!
Oh! Let's go, boys!
Yeah, don't spare him! Oh, wanker! Good!
But you're a bitch. Do that again. Do that again. Thank you.
He's had it.
Yep, nice. Told you to do that again, didn't I? Nice, right. Matt, are you good?
Nice strike. There's more of them.
You deserve that. That's alright, my dog.
You've no chance against me.
Oh my gosh. Nice. Nice head.
Amen to you. They got what they deserve, the fuckers. That's a lot of... Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Which way did he go?
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands. Besides, you're the one who's supposed to keep watch.
He was a prisoner. What good will he do us?
I'll go and track him then.
Great. Hurry.
Tell me why I shouldn't hang you when I hear the tree.
I didn't want to nick the car, honest.
Sir, like I'm gonna believe you.
I can't see any law here, but I can see lots of crows that will enjoy feasting at you. Don't be rash. They want bad.
Do we have... Right. You're over encumbered. Shut up, I'm over encumbered. What do you mean? Where'd he go? What? I'm now over encumbered, man. I need to kind of move stuff to... Yes, I can. We're going to equip that. And I'm going to put Gnarly's axe there just to save space. There's no way he went this way, right? Is there a way to go up? Oh, there is, up here. Found you.
More like this.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
You never know what might happen.
Who knows what they'll do to you? You might just get a whipping.
For robbing Semine, that old miser. He'll have me strung up from the nearest tree. I'd be better off jumping off the cliff.
Hey, I saw you cozying up with Gules. Seems to me he trusts you pretty much.
What? He wanted to skin me alive.
But he didn't.
What's that got to do with anything, anyway?
Well, I'd say you have a way with the nobles. People trust you. You just say it was the rashness of youth. Pour ashes on your head, and they'll be lenient. You'll tell Lord Semine it was a youthful folly, eat crow, and that'll be that.
Convince his lordship? I'm not sure.
Well, either you give it a try, or we fight it out, or you jump.
Although, Ma always said I could talk my way out of anything. For sure. I'm better at it than fighting with strangers or diving headfirst off a cliff. All right. But only if you'll put in a good word for me. You'll tell them that I gave him up right away, and I don't know, the face of the Virgin Mary appeared in the clouds?
You got it. But I'll try and think up something better than the Virgin Mary.
All right. Let's go.
I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Semine. Want to ride?
We'll go via Truscovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with his hands.
Would you wait?
Could you wait a while? I'd better just check that I haven't lost anything while running around here.
All right, but make it quick. I was happy to get out of Semine for a while, but now I'm looking forward to being back at my own fireside.
That's so cool that they'll wait for you. This is what I was looking for, man. Look at this. Look at this! Just see if there's anything that I need. Not really. Where did all his armor go? We need that military sword. Door and chest keys? Like... Right, I think we're all good. We're all good. Right.
Is that offer of a ride still open?
Sure, if you want.
What happens with the hands?
What's going to happen with that pair?
You mean Radovan's hands? We'll see. The one that ran for it, it's clear with him. The other fella was tied up, so who knows what went down. Maybe he was innocent. Gnarly'll have a word with him, and we'll see what he tells us.
Put in a word for Venter.
Sir, Venter surrendered because I promised to put in a good word for him.
Well, it's nice that you promised him, but I'm the one who'll decide on the fate of that scum, and it's quite clear to me.
All right.
I could use a ride.
A ride would be great. My legs are sore.
Wait until you're my age. Well, let's get going.
Nice.
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Vence's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the car to Gills.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two. One way or another, you wanted to fuck me over. Doesn't matter whose idea it was.
Question.
So, you wanted to steal the cart for yourselves, but you still got caught?
I didn't want to steal anything. That was Vencer.
It was your idea. What the fuck are you talking about, blaming Vencer?
You really are prize idiots. If you hadn't gone round the rocks, you could easily have got away. But I've got a big heart, so I sent the lads to give you a hand.
I told Francie it wasn't a good idea to nick it.
Bollocks. As soon as you saw the lads, you gave the horses the whip. You were holding the reins, Vencer.
You see?
While you were shouting rude insults. So you're both in it up to your necks, as far as I'm concerned.
Where are you taking us?
To Semine, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realise you can't just execute me.
Ah, it depends. By right, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and knock your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected.
Ha! Are you yanking my pizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
You'll die. I don't know.
If Lord Semine's in a good mood, he'll try to find out whose idea it was.
It definitely wasn't mine.
You're such a rat, Francie.
On the other hand, when I hear you lot going on and on, I reckon he might not give a damn.
I'm innocent. I swear on my ma's soul.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Ha! Every man you can, I dragged to the gallows, swore on his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was as pure as the driven snow. But this bastard doesn't think twice about his soul. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
That's right. You always were a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Well, ain't it grand to have you here to explain everything? Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
I mean, the fact that you can do this, like, this reminds me of the opening of Skyrim. Wake up in the wagon, right? It just reminds me of that. But, like, can I stay on here the entire time? Like, what is the journal saying? I've just got to return to the blacksmith.
Right, we're in Troskovitz. This is where you get off, Henry.
Thanks a lot, Captain.
Don't forget to go and tell Radovan what happened, so he can stop worrying.
Will do.
And drop by Semine sometime. You may be wet behind the ears still, but you're a laugh to have around.
Wet behind the ears? You're a bit young for that kind of talk, Captain.
Ah, if only.
Amazing. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Amazing. What a quest that was. Now, Pebbles, I need to, I can't mount you because I've got too much stuff. We need to equip this. Finally, man, we've got a good thing here going. Cool, cool. Right, nice. I think that is everything. Let's just eat them. And let's just eat some. Do we still have some dried beef? We do. Nice. Right. Oh, still 2 for all. What have I got then? What's taking up so much? Is it the dye? Shouldn't be the dye. I'm glad I've got some dye now. Very glad I've got some dye. Oh, is it all of this stuff? I bet it is. Yeah, it is. Nice. That's better. Okay.
Good day to you.
What's that? Was it? Oh, it's just a person. Right, okay. Let's get to our guy over in Takov. Speak to him. Let him know we've done the good deed. Nice. Right, okay. Okay. Sir! Radovan!
Good doggy. Good boy.
Okay, the cart's been found.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semine's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realised they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semine, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semine, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down?
Yep.
The whole band?
Absolutely.
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the carts and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
I'm not sure. Lord Semine took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I know what to do with them.
Don't worry. I don't think Lord Semine will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
Young Lord Semine's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Troskovitz. What do you think of her?
I don't think I have seen Agnes. Wait, is that the... Agnes? Did we see Agnes? Let me see. Did we see Agnes? Agnes. Have we seen Agnes? Maybe. Semine is marrying... Let's say Semine is marrying Agnes.
Well, young Semine is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would have his eye on her. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. I almost feel sorry for young Semine. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Oh, I love it! There's nobody waiting for me. Let's get down to her. Teresa.
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa.
Yeah.
Her uncle owns a mill on the river in Rattay.
Yeah.
A girl from a mill? You want to watch out for them types. You might get caught up in devilry, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble born. Old Semine wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. And that's just the problem.
We don't have any good steel.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
Where will we get that steel?
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other strange goings-on.
What strange goings on? He made a pact with the devil. What strange goings on?
What strange goings on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition. But that's all I know.
He made a pact with the devil?
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
Where can I find the hermit?
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia. But you'll have to ask the Truscovitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the hermit's sword. But in return, you'll get me invited to Semine's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Come and see Betty from the Truscovitz Tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
Okay. So, look at Mark. Bless ya. Let's do this first. Excellent. And let's just see what's... Let's just go into our bedroom here and just see what it is we've got. So, I just want to move some stuff over. Player. Right, okay. We've got a lot of stuff. See that rusted plate? Oh, it's actually a bit better. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it's actually a bit better. Alright, well let's get here and let's just see, is there anything else? Let's take it up. A massive amount, I don't think so. Copper. We've got a lot of this stuff, haven't we? Got the dye. Okay. Okay. Let's leave the game here, guys. This is an excellent place to leave it, I think. Right now on the map, let's just see what it says. Yeah, find out about the hermit, get the hermit's sword. I think this is a perfect place to leave this right now. I think this is a perfect place to leave this. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, join the community, and I will see you all for the next one.